Hi, everybody. I'm Grace Grella, your intuitive host. And as always, we're here because it's all about you, getting you into the positive zone, put a little pep in your step, give you that information you need, that intuitive 411 that's just going to make you exhale. Thank you. So you don't have to have that stress anymore and just let it go. That's our mission, and that's what we're here for tonight. So if you're watching live, call me. Don't be afraid. You can call me on the studio line, which is 516-629-3705 or 3715. If you're watching the rebroadcasted version, no worries. You can still call in the next live show, which will be Thursday, June 11th, and at, of course, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. If you're watching the streamed show online, we're happy to have you no matter where you are around the world. And the last two shows, we've had some calls from Japan. So we're just happy that whoever needs the information can get through. That's what we're all here for. So if you want to have a little message from your love from above, your invisible entourage, you want to know what's up and coming for your future, whether it's your finances, your family, your friends, whatever, hey, it's all good in this hood. You can just call and we'll make sure you get the 411. I'm really excited tonight because we have some beautiful guests in the studio. What? And I want to welcome Julie. Julie Solomon, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And such a pleasure. And besides being beautiful physically, God bless, you have the heart and soul to back it up. You know, I always tell everybody, you know, I see people from the inside out. But from the outside in is very lovely. We're just letting you know that. And I always ask everybody their birthday, month, and day. And your birthday is?
September 2nd.
Brilliant. So you're a Virgo, so you know you're perfect. We need go no further. Okay. My mother, God rest her soul, was a Virgo as well. And she would always tell me that God put Virgos on the planet, keep the rest of us in line. It's your job. Okay. And you're a service-oriented person. And as a Virgo, your soul always wants to help people. You want to help people, you want to heal people, you want to make sure that they're properly placed, and that panned out for you business-wise because you have your own career placement business. Is this correct, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And so it's you find joy in matching up the right people with the right corporations and making sure it's all copacetic and everybody's a happy camper.
Yes.
Okay. So even though you work in a service-oriented sign, there's no reason why you can't be happy while you're doing it, right?
That's
okay.
right.
Okay. All right, honey, the first thing I'm hearing to impart to you tonight is that there's definitely going to be an opportunity for a merger. Somebody's going to want to know if you want to be acquired or do you want to acquire them, this kind of a situation. Before the end of the summer, before the end of August of 2015, you'll be approached with this situation. Really, and you're a Virgo, so I don't have to worry about you checking out the details. You were born to check out the details. But I do feel that there's a little bit more than meets the eye here, and that's why you're really going to have to do some homework and research on this. And I don't know that the corporate cultures are going to be a direct match, but there could be some flexibility on both sides so that it could happen and that it would be very successful if you chose to move forward with that. All right, so that's one opportunity insofar as your business is concerned. That's the first thing they're coming through. And they're singing taking care of business. Okay, so they're also saying that there's something to do with the name Sean, and around the name of Sean, that this is someone that is going to be either contacting you in reference to this or the one who comes to you with this offer or opportunity. Okay, so just hold on to that name. Also, do you have property you're looking to sell?
Yes.
Because they're saying she needs to sell this property, and they're showing me the papers and the mortgage and this and that. And they said it's not fast enough for you. You're getting a little frustrated. Okay, like, oh, come on, I want the signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, as Stevie Wonder would say. That's another thing about me. Everything has a song title or some lyric attached to it. Well, the good news, babe, is that you're going to find the right and perfect person for this property, and I want to say before the end of June. All right, so that's not that far away. You know, blink. June is next month. Okay, so it'll be perfect, and I want to say more towards the end of June, which is great, because right now, astrologically, Mercury is retrograde until June 11th. And what that means is that there are a lot of variables. If you sign any contracts, things would change. It doesn't have to be negative. It could be positive, you know, but that there would be changes or rearranging or cancellations or frustrations connected if you tried to do it before then. Okay, so you're going to sell that property. Congratulations in advance. Okay, you're also going to be. Were you thinking of incorporating something in Maryland?
No.
Wait till you hear this one. Somebody's going to be asking if you want to get involved in a business investment situation, but it has to do with they want to do the incorporation in Maryland for either tax purposes, that it would be less money, or, you know, it's like I want to equate it to when New Yorkers would say snowbirds. Oh yeah, well I have my my car insurance in Florida because it's cheaper. But you know they live up here, they have residence up here, so it's something along those lines. All right, in connection with this, and it might even have to do with that merger that I mentioned earlier. Okay. Also, I want to say that there's something to do. Who's Kevin to you, please?
He works with me. He's one of my coworkers.
Oh, he's a coworker.
Yeah. He works for me.
He works for you. All right. Kevin seems to me as if he's either going to approach you to either that he wants to become a partner, or that he wants like some sort of advancement in title. Okay, and there's something to do with bringing in the business to back it up. Okay, whatever that means. So that's just how they said it to me. So I don't want to, you know, filter it. Stall him is what the angels are saying. It's not that he's not worth it. They said he is. All right, but he can be a little impatient with things. And I'm being kind, all right? Like I'm seeing, they're showing me Baby Huey, the cartoon, having a tantrum in my head. So he's a good guy. He's, you know, doing great for your company. He wants to advance, and we never fault anybody for wanting to be lifted up and to advance with their careers. He just needs to be a little patient, I think. Okay, and you're Virgo, honey. You could tell somebody where to go; they'll enjoy the trip. Thank you very much. All right, so that's really the only fly in the ointment I see in the next couple of months, where you having to, you know, manage that or deal with that. Okay, and also, who is Joseph connected to the business with insurance? All right, there's going to be somebody, either he owns his own insurance company and he contacts you and needs staffing, okay? And I see Allstate Insurance Company, all right? And there's something to do with, this could be, I don't know if you do this or not, but him offering you a contract from Allstate to staff their company. Okay? Really think about this, because this is a big undertaking. Right? And you might need to hire more staff before you can commit to it.
Okay.
All right? Do you love to cook?
I like to cook.
Because they're laughing, they're showing, they said, well, Martha Stewart's got nothing on her when she puts her mind to it. And they show me you in the kitchen, like cutting up, like throwing flour around. Okay? So either that you're going to be having fun this holiday, making brownies or you know, baking or making cookies. They're showing me this, so I'm just giving you that imagery. Now, I get the number 3 for you in family. Is it 2 parents and you're the only child, or are you one of 3 kids?
I have 3 sisters.
Oh, you have 3 sisters. That's why they give me the number 3. And is your oldest sister planning on living out of state?
No, I don't think so.
Why do I see Connecticut? Do you know?
Yeah, my youngest sister's boyfriend lives in Connecticut.
Oh.
She would love to live there, but that's not going to happen.
Never say never, honey. That's like throwing the gauntlet down in front of God, and God says, don't believe me, just watch. Ow! And boom, she's living in Connecticut, all right? So even though she's the youngest, does she kind of act like the oldest sister
No.
sometimes?
No.
All right, then the way I heard it, all right, and Mercury's retrograde, maybe I'm the one getting it confused, that your sister's going to be moving to Connecticut. So I'll just leave and we'll wait and see which one. Okay, but since the youngest one does have a boyfriend that's from there, hello, I don't have to be psychic. I'd be logical to figure that, connect that dot. Also, I want to say that there's something to do with a Georgia. I see Georgia peaches. Are you planning a trip down to Atlanta?
Not that I know of.
All right. I see Georgia peaches, so I'll just give you that. It either means there's good news coming from the state of Georgia, or that you're going there and you're going to have a fabulous time. Okay. Also, health-wise, God bless, knock on wood, I don't see any problems for you. Okay. As a Virgo, Virgo rules the intestinal tract, the digestive tract. So when you're all stressed out, your tummy might bother you. Okay. And your digestive system. So they say, but you're really good about your health and the whole 9 yards. So they're not even really concerned, but they're just flagging that to let you know to be more trusting of yourself and your awareness of your own body and what feels good. When so far as if you're feeling off kilter, what foods to stay away from and what foods soothe you. It's like you instinctually know that. Okay. Now, let's get to what you really, really... Tell me what you want, what you really, really want, because I want to focus on that for you.
Love.
Oh, my favorite
Everybody
subjects.
wants love.
No, you'd be surprised. Not everybody. Some people choose money. Okay. But you can have it all right? I think you should. And insofar as love is concerned, I think you really wanted to establish yourself financially and be independent first before you even really focused on that. Okay, and it's a matter of personal pride. It's like Virgos are very independent. I'll do it myself. Thank you very much. All right, and so and now that you've kind of made your marker in your career, and it's almost like a turnkey operation. It's going really well in the whole 9 yards. Now you're thinking of okay, let me now maybe I can have my relationship that I want. They're saying that there's something to do with a. Somebody from 2 years ago, or somebody that you've known for 2 years. They keep talking about a 2-year time frame here. And I keep seeing the name Gary, okay? And somebody who's going to want to like re-enter your life, all right? You're a very cautious person when it comes to if somebody betrayed you or did you wrong or whatever, it's like, you're done, you're toast, bye-bye, all right? However, if you feel sorry for somebody, that's your weak point. So a lot of the fixer-uppers, okay, find their way into your heart. Oh, this poor baby, let me fix him up, let me help him, let me fix him, right? Not your job, okay? And you want someone who's equal and who can be a shoulder for you for a change and be the strong one. Because they're saying in your past relationships, you've always been the strong one.